We are going into central London today, assuming I can find my shoes. We good to go. Of course, taking the daily, taking the Kia. In we go. Problem with going into central London is you never know what the traffic's going to be like. Look what I've just come across. 50th anniversary Roadster Aventador and GT2 RS. Anyways, we need to, ooh, look at this Brabus G-Wagon. All right, so we're here with the W Motors cars. We got the Lycan right here, 3.4 million this thing costs. It's absolutely insane. Diamonds in the headlights, everything. But the real reason we're here today is for this, the Fenyr. And I have to say a massive thank you to this person right here.
Oh, me.
Supercar Blondie, who has organized this for me to be able to come along. So thank you so much for this.
It's a pleasure.
It's been awesome. Show us, this is the boot, which we were just saying is...
that you may or may not be able to fit
yeah,
into.
comment if you think I would be able to fit in that boot. Bearing in mind, I'm not the largest human in the world. I actually think, yeah, exactly. Right. I actually think I could maybe potentially get in there. 800 horsepower, isn't it?
800 horsepower, 0 to 102.7 seconds.
We're going to be able to drive this in London, which is crazy. And the interior, if you hop around maybe on that side, the doors are so light. Everything's in carbon fiber. All the details on the design, which I'll show you in a bit, are absolutely crazy. But once you hop in, you're into these really figure-hugging seats, aren't you?
Yeah, you might not want to put on too much weight if you
I know, I'm feeling like I'm a bit tight in here, and as we've already mentioned, I am not the largest person in the world. I heard you saying it earlier, very minimalistic in the design.
Yeah.
So you've only got a few buttons, which is awesome, a massive screen in the middle. I just can't wait. Also, I mean, driving this around London is going to be pretty crazy. We have no rear view here.
Yeah.
So there's no rear view mirror.
I mean, they were saying that it's a prototype at this stage, right? So on the outside is exactly what you're going to get if you buy this car. It will not change at all, like the shape of the car. Right. But obviously inside they're still tweaking it a little bit. So I'm sure, you know, when you get the car, you'll
have a rear view mirror.
Back.
That's the dash. It's probably the most futuristic dash I've ever seen. You know, remember the Lamborghini Reventon? Do you remember that? When that came out and it had a special dash, everyone went crazy. Whereas I haven't heard anyone mention this. I think they should mention it more because it's absolutely insane.
It's cool, isn't it?
I really like it. How's your video going today?
10 stars.
Yeah? Yeah, I know. I can imagine.
I like to rank my own videos and say they're awesome.
Yeah, it's great. It is the sickest video ever to have hit the internet.
Best video ever. It's going to break the internet. Just like Beyonce's bottom.
Yes. Is that what it was, Beyonce's bottom?
So. Or was it her baby bump? Maybe it was her baby bump.
Maybe it was a combination. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Anywho, back to this car.
I don't know how we started talking about it.
Spoiler controls.
Oh, we've got to see the spoiler.
G-force
sensor, hello.
That's going to be useful around London.
Oh, that's a target. Oh God, I've got a target on my back.
Yeah.
That's a bit
There's
scary.
an airstrike about to come in. Yeah.
What have you done, Seb?
You have an observation for us, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, look at who's standing around the car and taking photos. The majority of these people are women.
Yeah. That may be because I'm here.
Oh, is that what it is?
That was a joke.
Seb, such a big player.
No.
No, but it's interesting to see because there are genuinely a lot of women who are interested in cars. And that's what we're trying to, like, just bring more women into the car world. Because the interest is there.
I think it's fantastic.
Oh, they want to hear the engine?
They want to hear the engine.
Okay, do we have the key?
Do I have the key?
God, get out.
All right. You have fun talking to the girls. Say hi from me, will you? As I mentioned, trying to do more videos. This is a pretty cool one. It's based on a roof-tuned Porsche engine, so you might be able to hear that. You ready? I didn't see that there was a policeman right there. How does it sound from the outside?
Even better.
Yeah? Even better? I'm sure. Woo! Wing. Yes. There we go. That's the money shot. Oh.
Okay, good luck.
Here we go. Thank you so much. Let's do this. Hiya.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Wow. This thing is insane feeling. God, you're so low down and it's such like a hard feeling ride already. No, wow, while you're in here, you know, the visibility is actually really not that bad. You're definitely in a cockpit. The seat holds you in really nicely. Now I'm going to try and rattle off some stats. We're talking 800 horsepower, correct?
800 horsepower.
2.7 to 60?
Correct.
And making 110 of these.
Yes.
And they're going to be $1.8 million?
1.6.
Okay. Fine. That's no problem then. I'm not going to be able to comment on how it's handling really now, am I? It's obviously us driving it around London and I literally just hopped into this car London's not the easiest place in the world to drive. The Fenyr, it's special, I can tell you that. It feels very special. All the materials feel very, 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 well, just expensive, don't they? I'm struggling to think of what to say, really. Are there any other cool stats? This one's got carbon ceramics, 1,300 kilos, around there?
Yeah, but let's not get into weight because it fluctuates on spec.
Okay.
1,000 newton meters of torque.
1,000 newton meters of torque?
Yeah. It's a
Wow.
3.8 flat 6 twin turbo.
Yes.
By roof. Top end of 400 kilometers an hour.
Top end of 400 kilometers an hour. Yeah, I saw 245 miles an hour. I mean, driving a 245 mile an hour hypercar around London is a pretty special feeling, guys. Not one that I can say you can have every day, but that's the concept of this car, is that in theory you would be able to have it every day. It doesn't feel that much harder to drive than when I've driven like a Hurricane or anything like that. So you've got your lift system, so you can use that. And because it's based on a roof developed engine, they make very usable cars, don't they? We've got Buckingham Palace in front of us here. I'll just show you guys that quickly. This is my current view in the Fenyr with Buckingham Palace in front. This is fairly ludicrous. I mean, I've been in the lucky enough position to drive some pretty cool cars in fairly random scenarios, but this is pretty high up there. It's just so easy to drive. Double clutch, 7-speed PDK, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
It's been
Great gearbox.
It's not a standard PDK.
Okay, so it's been tweaked with
the torque.
It's not particularly wide. Often with these sort of really, really high performance cars, they feel incredibly wide. It's not a very large car. You know, you drive an Aventador or something, which, you know, doesn't have anywhere near the performance of this, and it really feels like a mission to drive around town. You really feel like you're in your cubbyhole, and man, does this thing attract attention as well. This isn't exactly a track review, but
no, the nice thing is it's not an intimidating car to drive. You can jump
exactly.
in at the drop of a hat.
I mean, that's exactly what happened then.
And the key is it's usable. This is a track-orientated road car.
Yeah.
But the emphasis still being on road.
Yeah.
Because we want people to be able to say, right, I'm going off for the weekend, I'm going to go to the track. They get to the track, they do a lap, and they say, well, I enjoyed my drive so much, I'm not going to go straight down the motorway, I'm going to go home on the A roads,
yeah.
and I'm going to enjoy it again.
Yeah. Sounds really nice.
Yeah.
It's a really good noise.
It's strange because sometimes when you've got
turbos, twin turbos, yeah.
The noise, but
you managed to retain it. I mean, if you read the spec sheet, I knew it had the turbos, but if you just heard the car, you wouldn't necessarily know. Having jumped in it unexpectedly, hop in the car and drive it across the busiest part of London. If I can hop in it and do that, I think that kind of speaks for itself, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I drove a Zonda and I remember thinking, wow, that was easy to drive, but I would not have been able to do what we just did. Thank you for holding the camera for me.
Thank you for driving, I think.
Of course.
Just want as many people driving as possible.
Yeah,
it's exposure.
Trust me, it is a pleasure. We're back at the hotel, guys, so I'm going to have to hop out. Thank you. Handbrake or?
No, it's fine.
Pull this. Suicide doors. And out we go. Wow. I can't believe I've just driven that around London. How was your drive?
Sorry. I was about to scream in his face, amazing!
Yeah, you're amazing! As you wipe out a businessman.
Exactly. No. Well, the thing is, I think we're going to have to test drive it somewhere else where there's not as much traffic.
Yeah, I know,
right?
I know.
Because it's got 800 horsepower, so you really...
And we've driven it around town.
We've driven it around London.
But it wasn't that intimidating, was it?
No, it was really
Which
easy
is
to
crazy.
drive.
Yeah.
Really easy to drive. And I mean, that's kind of what they're going for, right? Kind of an easy daily.
Exactly.
But just with a whole ton of horsepower.
It's insane. And it gets so much attention. I mean, look at it.
It's like icebergs. You know when icebergs like kind of like jut out in weird angles?
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of like an iceberg. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I see where you're coming from. Yeah.
It freezes over.
It was cool to see it driving as well, wasn't it? Yeah.
It looks incredible on the road. Like the driving shots.
Yeah, the driving shots, yeah.
Insert here.
I'm glad, yeah, exactly. Insert right now. See, as I stand here pretty ludicrously behind the Lycat and the Fenyr, I think to how special this is. I mean, the fact that I can actually be given the opportunity to drive a hypercar around London, massive thanks to Supercar Blondie because she did organize everything. So that was awesome. Make sure to follow her. She's Doing a lot of YouTube now, Instagram, Facebook, I'm sure you guys know. Couldn't really stretch its legs at all, but just having the experience and being able to see what the car feels like driving around here was very special. More videos will be coming very, very soon. I can't promise all of them will be hypercars around London. I'm moving into my new house in a couple of days. I'm going to be vlogging that. That's also very exciting. It's time to leave here, walk up there to where I've parked my car, and hopefully do not have a parking ticket. Bye bye Fenyr, it's been pretty special. What a day guys, what a day.
Hey! Let's go! Back!